Hello, fellow Terrarians. I thought I'd make a video about fishing and how to kind of start with that. I started a new world, as you can see, and I built some houses so the merchant NPC Mortimer here, he would move in, and so I bought a bug net off of him, and it's right here. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is build a few more houses because I need the angler to move in, the fishing guy. Let's see, I need wood, and that's probably it for now. Let me lock those. See, I don't. Oh yeah, I got Hermes boots. Okay. So what I like to do is kind of make a hotel kind of place for the NPCs, just for the beginning, because I want them all to move in near me. Oops. So slow in the beginning, you mine slow, you move slow, so that's kind of a pain. I need some torches because it's using jungle torches. Let's make some torches real fast. I need some slime. Do I have any? Yeah, okay. Okay, now, since I have my bug net, do I have it? Yeah. Usually I'm set up like this. Let's put this stuff up. This video is going to be a little bit slower because obviously I started a new guy here. Let's see. Is there anything else I can use as far as accessories? I saw some climbing things. This. Okay, I'm gonna head out and go try to find me an angler. I made a video before this. That's sort of why it started where it did, because I died a few times and it just became so long that I figured it wasn't worth it. So basically what I'm gonna do real quick is go to the end of the world. I've done it once and I didn't find him, so I just had bad luck. So I'm gonna pause the video right now, so I'll turn it back on once I get there. Well, I'm here, and as you can see, he is not here. So there's a good chance he's on the other side. I just, I don't know. The last time I came to this side, he wasn't here, and then I went to the other side, he wasn't there. And this time it's the same thing. Sometimes it's hard to see, like, he'll be swimming, or he'll be asleep on the water, or he'll be sleeping over here somewhere, and it's kind of hard to see him, so you gotta pay close attention. So maybe I just missed him on the other side. I'll pause this, and I will return shortly whenever I'm on the other side of the world. Okay, here he is. He was asleep on the beach here. So I don't know if you need to do this, but every time I encounter him, I click quest so that I'll be sure that he goes to my base. I just saw a shark. Fins. Well, I didn't get one. They drop shark fins that you need for the mega shark, but that's not what this is about. So I found Johnny, so I'm gonna use a recall potion to go back. And he should move in soon. But as far as finding lure for fishing, you want to talk to the merchant here, and he sells a bug net. So I have, yeah, I think I already went over that. I have my bug net. And you want to try to find bugs flying around, or if you see a worm, you want to catch those. And usually worms, sometimes they're out whenever it's raining like this, but I don't see any right now. But if you take your pickaxe and hit rocks, sometimes they'll spawn out of that. So let's hit this one. There's one. There's one. So worms are a great start because they start out with 25% fishing skill. Bait power, or whatever it's called. So let's go to the other side. I'm out of space. They call these doodads, I think, on the internet. Sometimes after you beat a boss, you know, they'll be celebrating and it might rain. And then you'll see enchanted night crawlers, I think is what they're called. Yeah. And it'll be a pink looking worm, and they'll be all over the place. I don't know what triggers that, but it's really cool because you get a lot of good lure fishing. I did make a fishing net, or a fishing hook rod with wood and something else. I don't really know the ingredients. But yeah, you want to collect stars too on top of the worms, because you can combine those and make a enchanted nightcrawler, which is this. And it's 35%, so that's some easy lure to get. You just need some stars and some worms. And you combine those to make this, and it bumps it up 10% on the bait power. I also caught this guy, a red dragonfly. It's only 20%. Here's some more worms I caught. And a butterfly, what was that, 10%? 5%, it's really low. What else do we have? I guess that's it. Oh yeah, here's my wood fishing pole. That's like the first one you get. Usually what I'll do is I'll hold off on fishing until a little bit further in the game when I'm able to take out the monsters in the crimson, and I can make a flesh, what is it? It's just the crimson fishing rod. It's 22% fishing power, bait power, whatever. Okay, so there's the fisherman. The angler. You don't really need him at first. He's just good to have for this quest. You want to do as much of these as possible. So it's caught in the surface forest, and it's a slime fish. Okay, so I have a little lake over there I can fish out of in the forest. This gives you more reason to fish other than just for potions, you know. It's kind of a drag if it's just for one thing. So yeah, collect stars, get worms, combine those. You can do that. I think you can do that anywhere. Yeah, I can make it from here without a table. This sword is kind of tricky to find at the beginning of the game, but I got lucky and found one. Oh, I don't want the zombies. Oh gosh. Everything at the beginning of the game is so slow. Okay, so I have my fishing rod and my lure. So let's make some of these. once you start getting better at fishing and you go to the ocean and stuff, you start getting crates, right? And whenever you open those crates, sometimes like a mithril crate or above, which is a type of metal in the game, you'll start to see, I don't want to really say it, it's kind of a pun, but it's called master bait, okay? So that stuff gives you 50% fishing power, and it's really powerful. So another thing, oh, there's a slime fish, so I got that pretty early. So yeah, you'll find some of the better lures in crates. And he gave me some fishing potions and some bait to help. So where was that? Apprentice bait? It's like a little, where is it? Here. Yeah, it's not very good, it's only 15%. But yeah, you'll get bait from him, or you'll get it from the crates. If you ever find a gold worm, do not use that for bait. It says it's 50% bait power, but if you find a golden worm, it's really rare, and you want to save that for the shimmer. And I'm not going to go over what the shimmer is right now, it'd take forever, but yeah, just a word of advice. And also, if you open chests on like the surface, or you know, a little bit underground, you'll find, like, usually you can find them in these nooks, like chests that are openly available. You can find, what was I talking about? You can sometimes find can of worms. So if you find a can of worms, you open those and you have a chance to get a worm, enchanted night crawlers, or very rarely a gold worm. So that's really all there is to fishing. I mean, there's much more to it than that, but I mean, this is kind of just a starting out guide. But you know, as you advance, you start to fish in honey in the jungle, and then you can fish in the lava in the underground, and you can fish in the sky lakes. So there's a lot to fishing too, just like everything else in this game. But yeah, it's good to fish as much as possible and garden and you know, make potions and things like that. So you always have something to do in Terraria. So you know. And starting out is the hardest. It's so slow, like I said, and the best thing to do is just kind of make your progression and fight the bosses. And you know, as you go along, you get faster and faster and faster. And by the end of the game, you're like taking stuff out like crazy. But yeah, it's super fun, and I love this game. I always learn something new. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching.